This girl thought she had killed her abusive boyfriend, but someone who looked just like him showed up the next day. If you love dark horror stories with shocking twists, you're in the right place. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's start the video. Johnny was a violent man. One night, without saying a word, he grabbed Lily and slapped her hard across the face. After that, he sat down and drank an entire bottle of alcohol. Lily, shaking and furious, had had enough. As soon as Johnny passed out, she tied him up with rope, dragged his unconscious body into the storage room, stuffed him into a bag, and locked him inside the fridge. She finally felt free. The next morning, Lily woke up on the sofa, but as she got up to wash her face, she heard a voice behind her. "Where's breakfast?" She turned around, and there he was. Johnny, alive, smiling. Lily froze. How is that possible? She killed him last night. Thinking he must be a ghost, Lily reached out to touch him, but he grabbed her hand. His skin was warm. Real. Then, she noticed a scar on his neck, the same place she had tied the rope. Panicking, Lily ran to her neighbor's house, but Johnny followed her there too. She made an excuse and ran straight back to the utility room. She opened the fridge and saw the original Johnny's body still inside. If that's his real body, who is the man outside pretending to be him? That night, Lily made a plan. She chopped up the dead body and made a meat pie from it, hoping that if the fake Johnny ate his own flesh, he'd disappear. The next morning, fake Johnny said he was going out to find a job. Lily gave him the pie to take along. Before leaving, he kissed her and said it tasted amazing. But outside, he opened the lunchbox, looked at it, and quietly threw it away. Later that night, he returned and told Lily the pie was delicious. He was clearly lying. Lily remembered how they first met in a cake shop. He had dropped his cake and she helped him. They clicked instantly and became a couple. But in the last week, everything changed. Johnny had become cruel, controlling, and terrifying, so she killed him. But this Johnny wasn't dead, or at least, not the one outside. That night, Lily heard a strange noise from the storage room. When she checked, the door was open. Someone had been there. Then Johnny made dinner for her, smiling strangely. He said his boss was coming to eat with them. He served milk stew meatballs and proudly said made with real fresh meat. Lily felt sick. Later, when she refused to eat, he tried to feed her himself. She barely kept herself from throwing up. Then, Johnny suddenly asked her for the storage room keys. "I want to sleep next to you," he said with a creepy smile. Scared, Lily locked herself in a room. Johnny stood outside, knocking. Meanwhile, a government agent visited Lily's mom. He said Johnny was a criminal and warned her to be careful. Worried, Lily's mom called, but Johnny picked up the phone and ended the call. Suspicious, her mom sent a neighbor named Dappy Alien to check on Lily. Johnny lied, saying she wasn't home, but Dappy Alien was smart. He confronted Johnny, asking, "If you're Johnny, where's the other one?" At that moment, Lily stormed in with an 18-inch butcher's knife. She had heard enough. She forced Johnny to confess, and he did. Johnny had a twin brother named Dashwai, Lily's real boyfriend. A week ago, they fought over a small issue at the neighbor's place. Johnny attacked Dashwai, knocked him out, and took his place in Lily's life. That night, the real Dashwai had come home, saw Johnny with Lily, and got confused. He peeked inside and saw his brother being dragged into the house. Even though he was badly injured, Dashwai managed to help his brother escape, only to be strangled by him right after. Johnny hid Dashwai's body in the fridge and took over his identity completely. Lily was heartbroken. The man she had fallen in love with was dead, and the monster pretending to be him was still living with her. Suddenly, a mysterious man arrived at Lily's mom's house. He said, "Your daughter is a murderer. I have proof," then left. Panicked, Lily told her mom everything. They both agreed they needed to destroy all the evidence. But that mysterious man, he wasn't just a random stranger. He was working with criminals who planned to blackmail Lily and her mother. The next day, while Lily and her mom were out, he sneaked into their house and looked for evidence. But the neighbor, Dappy Alien, caught him and asked what happened to Nut. The man didn't answer. And then the story took one last dark turn. Lily, now wearing a wedding dress, sat alone in the living room waiting for her husband, whoever he was now, to come home.